about how to play the blues scale, which I personally love, and I feel like it's a scale where it doesn't just sound like a scale when you play it. It actually sounds quite melodic and like it's its own little tune within itself. So it's really cool and versatile. So first up, we will learn it in the key of A, just for the first example, and then I will teach you how to transfer this to any key. And it's basically just like if you know your pentatonic scales, it's like that, but you'll just add in one extra note. So let's jump straight in. So first up, we're going to begin on fret 5, which is the A note, the root note, because it's in the key of A for this example, on fret 5, on the E string. So we simply pluck this. Next we go to frets 8 on the same string. Then fret 5 on the A string. 6, 7. Fret 5 on the D string, 7. Fret 5 on the G string, 7, 8. Fret 5 on the B string, fret 8. Fret 5 on the E string, fret 8. Okay, so 5, 8, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8. Now with more fingers, as we should play really, of course. Okay, so the notes in this scale, as letter notes, not numbers anymore, are this. So we played earlier A, so fret 5 is A, fret 8 was a C, and here D, D sharp, E, G, and then that's all 6 notes. There's 6 unique notes in this. And then the other notes are just the same again. So we have A again, it's like it's back to the beginning. We have a C again. And then D again. D sharp again. E. G. A. C. So there's 6 notes in this scale that repeat on the loop, and that's the notes in the scale when in A. If this scale is in a different key, it would be a different set of 6 unique notes that repeat in that given key instead. In case you do know your A minor pentatonic scale, it's basically, we're playing that, except for we're adding a D sharp note in this case here and here. So they're both D sharps. They're also called E flats because sharps and flats, they're kind of the same thing. There's like 2 names to describe each of those notes. So a D sharp is E flat, or E flat is D sharp. It's a bit confusing, but it's basically the equivalent of black keys on a keyboard. They're your flats and sharps also. If someone called Bill said, hey, go to D sharp, you would go to here, for example. Here's a D sharp. But if someone called Jeff said, go to E flat, it's the same place. It's the same note, it just has 2 names. Now to transfer this into any key, we would simply shift the shape around. And also, just a side note, if you do know your 5 pentatonic scales, then you can transfer these to all be in the 5 blues scales just by adding, if it's in A, the D sharp notes in all 5 shapes. So add a D sharp note in every shape and they all will become the A blues scales instead. And whatever key we're in, the position of this extra sixth note will always be in the same location. Now, to make this become an F blues scale, we would simply start the scale on an F note, being fret 1. This is F. For F sharp, it would be on fret 2. G. G sharp. A we've done. Then A sharp, fret 6. B. C. C sharp. D. D sharp. E. And then it all starts again because we've reached fret 12 and there are only 12 notes in total. So fret 13 is the equivalent of fret 1. It's F again, but an octave higher, meaning it's like higher pitch. I got in a pickle there. Anyway, and then it just repeats up again. So it's just the same thing again, but an octave higher after fret 12. So that's the blues scale transferred into every single key. If you know your pentatonics, you can add the blues note. It's actually called the blue note, really, in each of your shapes, and they would all be transferred to blues scales because there's so much in common between the pentatonics and the blues scales, and they're actually really nice to mix together. And if you don't know your pentatonic scales, I'd suggest you learn those, and you could check out the link below on my video to those. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it's helped you to learn how to play the blues scale and then how to apply it in every key. And I'd suggest actually practicing it in every single key because you don't want to get stuck in a rut just being able to play it in one place. It's quite limiting otherwise. So have fun with that. You can also try it with a metronome. There's plenty of free metronome apps you can download for that. And you could gradually increase the speed as you get used to it. So that's quite fun also. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao for now.